Let me share my screen. Just give me 1 sec. So, how was your weekend, guys? How was the weekend?
Good. It was kind of boring, but all good, I think.
Very
Uh,
good. Uh-huh.
it was very exciting in my case.
Excellent. Guys, very good. Paola, Palma, tell me. Hello? Okay. Very good, guys. So, I like the fact that now you know when to use the ing form and the ed form. Because I remember that at the beginning you used to say, it was bored. And now you say it was kind of boring. It was interesting. It was stressing. Perfect. Very good.
Ya aprendí, ya vio.
Yes. Okay, so um let's start with this activity. This one, which is about phrasal verbs. So I'll show you the word and then I'll show you the meaning. So we have this one, break up. Help me with the meaning,
Break up.
please, Calero.
To determine or end a relationship, to separate.
Uh-huh.
After dating for 3 years, Mike and Sally broke up.
Oh, this is the teacher. Now we have this one. Help me with this one. Alex.
Check out.
Check out. To finish your stay at hotel and pay the bill. After an amazing weekend, she checked out of the hotel.
How do you pronounce this one?
Checked out.
Checked out. Perfect. How do you pronounce this one?
Hotel.
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 Perfect. This one.
Okay. Checked out. To look at or see someone or something. My grandparents went to the museum to check
Museum.
museum to check out the new Picasso exhibit.
Very good. Exhibit. Perfect. So we have two meanings. The first one is to finish your stay at a hotel and pay the bill. And to look at or see someone or something.
Drop off.
Drop off. Help me, please. Adriana.
Drop off. To leave someone or something at a particular place. The mom will drop off her son at school every morning.
Excellent. To leave someone or something at a particular place. Thank you. Let's see.
Figure out.
Figure out. Flood.
Figure it out. To understand or solve something. He was trying too hard to figure out the solution to the problem.
Excellent. He was trying hard to figure out the solution to the problem. Perfect. Wait. Creo que veo uno, dos estudiantes míos. No quiero ver uno, dos. Paola Palma. Quiero ver, espérenme. Sí, veo dos estudiantes míos que son de pre-intermedio. Alessandro y Juan Carlos. Lo siento. Do you want to stay, Juan Carlos? No?
Hola.
Do you want to stay? Alessandro Dueñas. Guys, ¿se acuerdan que yo les dije que supuestamente esta semana íbamos a entrar a las 9?
Ajá.
Sí,
Eh,
ajá.
no sé si vieron el último mensaje que mandé y que mandó mi jefe, de que ya no, que no íbamos a estar a las 9, sino que a partir de la otra semana. Entonces, esta semana, como puse en el grupo de WhatsApp,
Ay,
íbamos a estar siempre de 6 a 7. A partir de la otra semana vamos a estar de 9 a 10.
Ah.
Ah, pero I know it was a confusion, so eh, les voy a subir la clase a YouTube mañana para que la vean.
Ok.
Sí, porque si ven este tema
ok,
ahorita se van a confundir horriblemente. And I don't want you to get confused. So I'll see you
ya estaba
tomorrow.
confundido.
Okay, so guys, I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Vamos a empezar a partir de las 9 la otra semana, ¿ok?
Ok.
Ok, teacher.
Okay,
Okay, thank
bye.
you.
Good night.
Bye.
Take care.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, so continue, please. With this one, get along. Edwin.
Get along.
Get along to have a friendly or good relationship with someone. The three siblings always get along, they never fight.
Very good. To have a friendly or good relationship with someone. The three siblings always get along. They never fight. Calero and Flor get along. They are really good friends. For example, llevarse bien. Okay. Hang out.
Hang
Calero.
out.
To spend a lot of time in a place or with someone. They would all hang out at the bar on Friday nights.
Nights.
Night.
Nights.
Night.
Perfect. Keep up.
Keep up.
Adriana.
Keep up, move or progress at the same speed as someone or stay up to date. The man couldn't keep up with the robot.
Perfect. Let down.
Let down.
Flor.
Let down, to cause disappointment, often because of a failed promise.
Failed. A failed
His
promise.
failed promise, okay. His mom really let him down when she forgot to get him at the school.
Very good. Mess up.
Mess up.
Santiago, welcome back. Help me.
Uh, the barber messed up and shaved a strip of the boy's hair off.
Very good. And the meaning is to make a mistake, to do something incorrectly. So the barber messed up and he shaved a strip of the boy's hair off. Poor boy. Okay, so there was actually the activity. We're going to continue with this tomorrow, okay? Because we need to go to the important part, which is about past models. Guys, I really need you to pay attention to this because we are going to use models and combine with present perfect, okay? So let's pay attention for you not to get confused. So, Calero, help me read, please.
Past modal verbs are must, could, might, and may, with have plus past participle, to talk about suppositions or speculations regarding a past event. This is called the modal perfect tense.
Okay. So past modal verbs are must, could, might, and may with have plus past participle to talk about suppositions or speculations regarding a past event. This is called the modal perfect tense. So we have use may and might to speculate about the past. Why isn't John here yet? I don't know. He may have missed the train. So in this case, we are creating an speculation because we are not certain that this actually happened. Okay. So we are creating a supposition. Okay. I don't know. He may have missed the train. So let's pay attention to the structure that we are using. So we never change have. Okay, just remember the rule for modal verbs. So we always use the same modal verbs for all the subjects, and we don't change what is coming after. So in this case, it is impossible to say he may has missed. No, in this case, we're going to break that rule, and may is going to remain the same, have is going to remain the same for all the subjects, and miss is going to remain the same. Okay, so actually this is pretty easy. You just need to memorize when to use each modal. Past modal in which situation. So in this case, to create speculations in the past, we can use either may or might. Help me with this, please. Edwin Garcia. This part.
Uh, Use mine to speculate something that didn't happen. The car came. Okay, the car came around the corner so fast. I might have been killed.
Okay, I might have been killed, but I wasn't killed. Okay, but I could have been killed, but I wasn't. Okay, so this action didn't happen. So that's the reason that we are using might. I might have been killed, or I might have been killed. So we have negative. Help me, please. Flor.
Negative. Might.
May
Plus
might.
not.
May might.
Might. Plus not. Plus have. Plus past participle. Quinoa is a food that you might not have heard of.
Heard of.
Heard. Hard. See.
Heard of.
Heard of.
Heard of.
Heard of.
Very good. Quinoa is a food that you might not have heard of. Do you remember third conditional? So it is kind of the same because we are going to place the negative after the modal, which is this one, might not. We're going to say you might haven't heard of. It's impossible. The negative will come always after the modal. What about the question? Help me, Adriana.
Questions. Do you think you plus may, might, plus have, plus past participle? Do you think you may have lost your keys?
Perfect. So, do you think you may have lost your keys? Help me, Alex.
The past modal form with could is used to talk about capability in the past.
Perfect. Use could to talk about ability in the past. I could have been a professional dancer, but I broke my leg when I was 17. Ah, this is very unfortunate. So let's pay attention. I could have been. Yo pude haber sido un professional dancer, un bailarín profesional. But, so this is creating contrast. I broke my leg when I was 17. So this never happened. Okay. So what's the negative? We have could plus not plus have plus past participle plus the question mark. I mean, I'm sorry, this is not a question, sorry. Could plus not plus have plus past participle. Wow, 100% on your exam, you couldn't, I mean, you couldn't have done any better. Well done. Lo pudiste haber hecho mejor. You could not have done any better. Well done. And then we have this one that's gonna help me.
Could have also used for gentle criticisms. You are an hour late. You could have sent a message.
Okay, so could have also used for gen uh generally criticism. Aquí está mal esto. You are an hour late. You could have sent a message. Hey, puchica, vos me pudiste haber mandado un mensaje. You are an hour late. You could have sent me a message. Help me with this, please, Edwin.
The past modal form with must is used to talk about what you believe in certain about the past.
Okay. This one is actually very common to use in English. The past modal form with must is used to talk about what you believe is certain about the past. How come, teacher? So we have some examples. Use must to talk about what is believed to be certain in the past. The bicycle has disappeared. It must have been stolen. Okay, so this is just a belief. Okay, the bicycle, let's pay attention. The bicycle has disappeared. It must have been stolen. Debió haber sido robada. It must have been stolen. Calero.
I read the example, isn't it?
Add the structure and the example.
Okay, negative. Use couldn't have, not mustn't have. The bicycle couldn't have been stolen. There was nobody here.
Excellent. The bicycle couldn't have been stolen. There was nobody here. La bicicleta no pudo haber sido robada. No había nadie aquí. Okay, the bicycle couldn't have or the bicycle could not have been stolen. There was nobody here. But what happens, teacher, if I don't want to use couldn't? I want to use must not. Yeah, that's fine. The bicycle must not have been stolen. There was nobody here. But based on this context, the best option will be the first one because it makes more sense. Okay, the bicycle couldn't have been stolen. Help me with this, please. Santiago.
We use should in the past modal verb from to talk about past mistakes and make recommendations, or strongly criticize past actions.
Excellent. We use should in past modal verb form to talk about past mistakes and make recommendations, strongly criticize past actions. How come, teacher? We have this. Use should to talk about past mistakes, recommend, criticize strongly. Aquí hay un errorcito que es con Z. Sorry, there was traffic. You should have been 2 hours ago. Hey, vos debiste haber venido hace 2 horas. ¿Qué te pasó? You should have been 2 hours ago. Sorry, there was traffic. Okay, so this is a strong criticism, let's say. Okay, do you guys have any questions so far? No questions? Okay. And this is the negative form. So should plus not plus have past participle. So as you can see, we are actually following the same pattern. Okay, so we are just changing the model depending on the context. So we have this one. We shouldn't have turned left before. This is the wrong direction. No debimos haber girado a la izquierda, creo que es. Before. This is the wrong direction. Calero.
The past modal form with would is used to talk about past possibilities and their unreal consequence.
So what is this, guys? Do you remember this structure? What is this?
Second conditional.
The third conditional, I
The
think.
third conditional.
Third.
This is the third conditional, okay? Because we have the keyword here. We are talking about something unreal, an unreal consequence when in the present, in the future, no, in the past, okay? So we have this one, use would to talk about past possibilities and consequences. If I had passed my exam, I would have become a doctor. But unfortunately, I didn't pass the exam, so I am not a doctor. Okay. So we know this. Help me, please, Edwin.
Negative would plus not plus have plus past participle. We wouldn't have crashed the car if he hadn't drawn so much.
Very good. That was actually it. But let's
Pepto-Bismol
pay
cubre,
attention to this
protege y
video.
actúa para aliviar acidez, indigestión y diarrea desde la primera toma.
Sorry for the advertisement.
Today, let's talk about past modal verbs. When you learn about modal verbs, you learn that the past tense of can is could. The past tense of have to is had to. And the past tense of will is would. For example, this is me now. I can drive a car. This is me at 16 years old. I could drive on my 16th birthday. Here we see the past tense of can is could. To talk about a past obligation, use had to. For example, when I was a child, I had to finish my dinner if I wanted to eat dessert. Another way to create a past modal is to use the structure modal verb plus have plus past participle. For example, the past tense of should call is should have called. The past tense of might take is might have taken. The past tense of must be is must have been. And the past tense of would take is would have taken. Let's look at these two sentences. When I was a child, I could play soccer. When I was a child, I could have played soccer. What's the difference? Well, could means I had the ability to play soccer. Could have played means I had the option to play soccer, but I didn't. I could have played softball too. Here's an example with the past tense of should. Oh no, I don't have any clean clothes. I should have done a laundry yesterday. Here we use should plus have plus the past participle to show a regret. Use might or may have for past predictions and must have for strong past predictions. Notice all the students have A's. We can say the students must have studied. We can also say Thomas might have cheated. Or the teacher must have taught very well. We use would have in the third conditional to talk about past, unreal situations. For example, he wouldn't have sent that message if he hadn't been drunk. Notice we use would plus have plus past participle. Unfortunately, he was drunk and he sent the message.
Perfect. That was actually, yeah, very interesting. So we have contraction of the past forms of the modal verbs. When speaking, native speakers make contractions. Make contractions of the past forms of the modal verbs that are difficult to understand if your ear is not properly trained. So, for example, we have these sentences. So I want you to pay attention on how we change the pronunciation when we use contraction. So keep in mind the contraction is going to be here, okay? It isn't going to be here. Well, actually, yeah, sometimes it's going to be here, but that is not common in spoken English, only in English, okay? Because you're going to see something like this. You'll see. Like this. This, okay? But in spoken English, this is impossible to pronounce. So you may see this especially in informal writing. But right now we are going to stick with this. So how do we pronounce this? So let's take a look at the, just give me 1 second. Just let's take a look to the complete sentence without using contraction, sorry. He could have done it. What about if I want to use contraction? He could have done it. Could have done it. He should have done it. He should have done it. He would have done it. He would have done it. He must have done it. He must have done it. Sorry. So, these have many things in common. So we end with a letter F that I actually wouldn't say it is a letter F, but it is going to sound like one because we are linking the pronunciation. But I would like to say that this is just like making a vibration. Okay. But because of this, because we are creating contraction, and it is going to be kind of impossible to create like a vibration after this sound. So people will say could have, should have, would have, must have,
I don't know, but to me it's easier like not using constructions because the pronunciation is like I don't know. I might just like forget about what is the pronunciation. I don't know.
Very good. Excellent. Very good. Yes, I know it may sound like a little complex or complicated, but it isn't. Trust me, it isn't. Eventually you're going to get used to it, trust me, but we just need to know when to use it. It is kind of weird the situations when we use these structures, but just in case. Okay? So now I know this is a lot of information theory. Now let's put it into practice. We have this. We have multiple choice. So this thing you're going to read the example and you're going to select the best option. Help me please, Calero.
The boy should have should have should have
This one.
no wait shouldn't have broken
Uh-huh.
his mom's cell phone. Now he's hiding from her.
This one.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's see, Edwin.
The man should have been fired if he had done a better job.
This is giving you the hint. We're using if clause. If he had done a better job.
If he had done a better job.
Sí, esto le está dando la pista de cuál usar.
Uh,
What was the last topic? Do you remember?
actually,
You don't remember?
uh, what up?
Let's pay attention to the context. The man would have been fired if he had done a better job. What if I want to use this one?
Okay, I'm sorry, I
The
really had a
man,
brain.
guys, pay attention. So the man wouldn't have been fired. Pero ¿cómo, teacher? Es que no entiendo. ¿Cuál es el contexto? Leamos esto, lo que viene después. Este señor, esta persona, no habría sido despedida si él hubiera hecho un mejor trabajo. But because he didn't do a good job, he was fired. Okay? Now let's see. Help me please, Adriana.
Okay, wait.
I will say this is like a recommendation in the past. A past recommendation.
I I think the boy could have bought a smaller shirt.
Which one? This one?
No.
This one? This one?
Should have. Yes, the first one.
Perfect. Whoops, sorry. Edwin.
Could have. The man could have been a doctor, but his parents couldn't afford college. Huh? Mm,
Uh-huh.
would have.
Excellent. Flor.
This month, falling off the ledge, it's very dangerous. Oh man. Uh, ah, should, should, I don't know, should, should,
Should have. This one.
should have, yes.
Mm.
Or could, I don't
Yeah, this one. Okay.
know. Okay.
El macho se pudo haber caído de la repisa. It's very dangerous. Calero.
The gear.
The girl.
The girl stolen the money. She was in the class all day. The gear.
Girl.
The girl couldn't have stolen the money. She was
Very good.
the gear.
Girl. Santiago.
The girl eating so much fast food because the girl shouldn't have.
Perfect. Alex.
Texting while driving is dangerous. She. mm, Um, she could have.
Perfect. Who hasn't participated? ¿Quién no ha participado?
Luis.
Luis.
Paola.
Paola. Help me, please.
De León.
Thank you, Calero. Paola? No? Yeah.
Yes.
The old man. Help me read and select the correct answer. No? De Leon. Let's see. Nobody's here. Adriana.
The old man talked about how his life should have been different if he married Sue.
Nope. The old man thought about how his life. Let's pay attention to this. If he'd married Sue.
Would have.
Very good. Would have been. Third conditional. Flood.
Using then of the small gesture. I do because they're on vacation. Sería pudieras, okay. Cool.
But we have
Could have,
okay.
couldn't have. I think.
Very good. Yes. They couldn't have seen them at the mall yesterday because. So we have because they're on vacation. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So we have watched the video, try to use past models, click the button below to see examples. So based on this video, let's see. Poor girl. And she was alone. But she was very strong. So the woman shouldn't have tried to stop the man. But why not? The man could have been dangerous and hurt her. Good point. I would have called the police. Okay. So based on the context, we have this information. The woman shouldn't have tried to stop the man because the man could have been dangerous and hurt her. Lo que yo hubiera hecho, I would have called the police. Okay. Let's see.
There he goes. There he goes. Oh, he just. Are you okay? Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Help me read Calero.
They should have paid more attention to the road.
Uh-huh.
They could have killed someone with their car.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have filmed the other car's accident.
Excellent.
Kick it.
Oh boy.
Stop running from him. Stop running from him. Corby.
Run, fat boy, run!
Flor.
No me sale. Okay. The boy shouldn't have tried to kick the rooster.
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 Uh-huh.
Should. Uh-huh. The rooster could scratch the boy, right?
Could have scratched. Could have scratched
Scratch. Okay.
the boy. What is scratched? The
Like,
rooster could have scratched the boy.
I don't know. It's like
Aruñar, creo.
Very good. Yes.
scratch.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I wouldn't.
Would have.
Okay. Laugh a lot if I had been there.
Very good. I would have laughed a lot if I had been there, but I wasn't there, so I didn't laugh.
Uh-huh.
Number 4. That was well deserved. So fue bien merecido. Let's see. Help me please, Edwin.
The man shouldn't have looked at the woman.
Looked.
Looked at the woman. She could have been offended
Offended.
by by what he did. I should have,
I would have
I would have, sorry, I would have keep working
kept.
and kept working and not stopped.
Excellent. I would have kept walking and not stopped. I would have been mad. Yo hubiera estado molesto. I would have been mad. So let's see. Help me, please, Adriana.
The man shouldn't have tried to throw the cake. The man could have aimed lower and got the groom.
Very good. Could have aimed. What is aimed? Aimed lower and got the groom. What is aimed? Apuntar.
Okay.
Apuntar más abajo and got the groom. What is groom? So we can say this is the bride and this is the groom. This is like a bachelor party, I will say. Something like that. It looks like. So before they become a wife and husband, they are groom and bride, el novio y la novia. But it's different from boyfriend and girlfriend. Es muy diferente decir novio y novia, like boyfriend, girlfriend, groom, bride, husband, and wife. Entonces, cuando ellos están, when they are at a wedding, they're bride and groom, novio y novia. Pero cuando hablamos de eso del novio y la novia, ahí viene el novio, ahí viene la novia, cuando se van a casar, cuando they are, how do you say this? When they are engaged, cuando ya están comprometidos y se van a casar. Entonces, groom is this person. Number 6.
Here she comes. Let's go right there. That's police. All right, she has been caught. Justice has been served.
I will say that he could have run over a person. He could have run over a person. Help me, please, Alex.
The car should have had driven on the sidewalk.
Very good. This is the sidewalk. This is called sidewalk. This is the street or the road.
It could have hit someone.
Excellent. So this is actually pretty much what I said. He could have run over a person or hit someone. Debe haber pegado o atropellado a alguien.
I would have followed the traffic laws.
Excellent. Okay, help me, please, Santiago. Luis Santiago?
The woman should
have
moved faster.
should have
Should have moved faster.
excellent. Continue, Luis.
The ball could
have
broken her nose.
and the last one.
I wouldn't have thrown the ball at the man.
Excellent. Okay, so this was the last one. Do you have any questions about this? Do you have any questions about this topic, guys? ¿Preguntas?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Let me stop sharing.